It's not everyone's cup of tea to consume an entire podcast. That's why, welcome to the Ranveer Show's highlights channel, TRS Clips. Subscribe and hit that bell icon. How much girl attention do you get, dude, now with all this music and poetry in your art? Do you get
I don't know. I don't know, like,
what do
how
you make
much
of it?
I mean, it's like, we were talking about this earlier, right? Like, I think this happens like with like mainstream success, and also it was kind of there before also. I feel like, especially when you're a musician on tour, there's a lot of attention you get from girls. Like,
Why do you think that is? What is the breakdown of that?
I think you're affecting people. I get attention from boys as well. You know, I mean, I get attention from people. So it's part of it. Like when you're on stage.
What's the attraction angle behind that? According to me, it's probably art hits people in some emotional place.
I think it's like, I feel it for people who I see them on stage. And it doesn't even matter if like how much mainstream success you have or don't. Actually, like if you like, if I go to a, you know, show and see somebody performing who just like crushes it, like I get attracted to that person. You know, anybody, even if like, and I don't really care in that moment, like if they are famous or not. So there is something very powerful about like performance, for sure.
Because you're being vulnerable as an artist on stage.
Yeah. I mean, people perform in different ways. Sometimes it's vulnerable. Sometimes it's actually like, you know, like controlling your audience in a sense. Like, you know, actually like you could be a stand-up comic and like making everybody laugh. That's not always vulnerability. That's kind of like really like
Power.
It's kind of like power in a sense. Even as a performer, as a songwriter, sometimes you can do songs in a certain way. There is a sense of power actually, you know, also. You are being vulnerable, but you're also like
Controlling
the room a little bit. If you're impactful enough as a performer. To me, it like happened by chance. Like I didn't really set out to do that. Like I just wanted to like play my songs. But I think like at some point, like because I was so real, like everybody just had to stop and listen. Not always. There's been like crappy shows where nobody listens and stuff. It happens once in a while. But you know, when it does, it's a powerful thing.
How does it feel right now, dude, where things are going like really well? Like, you know, and you've seen years of like things not going according to plan probably. But now all eyes are on you. People want to see what you're creating. People want to see what you're up to. What does that make the guy feel like?
Yeah. So in that sense, like also you said about like, you know, failure before and now, like I feel like it's just contextual, you know. There were different failures that time. Even today, like there are failures, you know, on a day. And I'm sure you know this, you know, like you said, like, you know, shoots get cancelled, things happen. Like there's like tiny like things that happen every day that make you feel like, you know, and like I feel like we're both broadly like positive people. So in terms of like, you know, attitudinally, so it's like if there's a setback, you just like get up and like do the next thing. But it does affect you a little bit, you know. So they are always like, I think it's just, you know, there are different things that happen now. But you know, overall it's like, obviously like it's so much better than it used to be.
Yeah.
So yeah.